Good morning, Chancey Cardinals, teachers, and staff. Guess what? We're back. Woo! Y'all ready?
Woo!
Hey, are you ready?
Yes,
Oh,
22, 23. Here we
we
go.
are back. That's right. It is Chancey's 20th year. We are celebrating being open or educating kids for 20 years. I am Miss Ivy, the principal here at Chancey.
I am Miss Burton, the assistant principal here at Chancey.
And I am Mr. Cahill, the school counselor at
And
Chancey.
boys and girls, it's time for the Cardinal Weekly News, August 15th through 19th. Welcome back. Yay!
Yay!
I just want to remind everyone that Chancey's vision is a focused commitment to overcoming barriers and achieving academic success. Chancey Cardinals will impact the world.
Yes, and our Chancey mission is that we believe that Chancey's community will empower each other to foster a love of learning and achieve academic excellence. We're going to be providing rigorous, equitable educational experiences to meet the diverse needs of the students that we serve, which is you all. And our mission is to ensure that all of our students, every single one of you, have the skills needed to succeed.
And the collective commitments are empathy, equity, and excellence.
Now, boys and girls, that is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That is really hard for you all, maybe as elementary age students, to understand that, but we'll just unpack it a little bit. The vision just means that we will help you overcome all the hard things in life, whatever obstacles you face. For example, if boys and girls, if you can't see very well, we have people that are here to help you with vision screenings and getting glasses. If you are struggling in school, we've got teachers that will help you overcome any of those things. Like some people don't like math. That's okay. We've got teachers that are really good at teaching math. But whatever you are struggling with, whether it is something at home or something at school, we're here to help you so that you can be successfully academically. That means you earn good grades or that you do really well on tests and things. We're going to help you out.
Yes, and our mission is just our way of showing how we're going to get there, how we're going to meet our vision, how we're going to help you reach that academic success. We're going to empower you. We're going to help you learn new things and love learning every time you walk through the door. And your teachers will help to do that by creating fun lessons and lessons that make you curious or make you ask questions. They're going to make sure that it's fair. Everybody might need different things. So your teachers work really hard to make sure that everybody gets what they need. And so that mission is describing how we will get you to reaching your fullest academic achievement this school year.
And the collective commitments are like our core values. They're sort of like the Chancey Cardinal rules, but they are for how to do all of this work as well. Empathy is like caring about other people and understanding how other people are feeling and recognizing that. Equity is equal opportunity and fairness for all. And then excellence is just being your very best and making sure that we do the best that we can do and not accepting less than that.
And boys and girls, teachers and staff worked on this for a very long time. This is something that we are all committed to doing. And so everyone knows about it. It's just a refresher for them, but we want to make sure that you know as well.
Love it.
All right, Chancey Cardinals and families, here is our weekly weather report. Now, I want to remind everybody this is a prediction. These predictions are a little far ahead of these actual days, but on Monday, we're looking at 82 degrees and some clouds. Tuesday, 79 degrees and some clouds. Wednesday, warming up, 81 degrees, lots of sunshine. Thursday, 82 degrees, all sun. And then Friday, 82 degrees and some clouds. So we're not seeing any rain or anything at this point for the weather report, but it is a prediction and it could change.
And boys and girls, Mr. Cahill is our in-school meteorologist. He is excellent at predicting the weather, and he's normally spot on. So if he happens to make a mistake on his prediction, let him know. Let him know. He likes the feedback.
I thought we busted out the person that does this last time.
Oh. I don't know who. It's Mr. Cahill. He's our meteorologist.
Sorry, there was a knock on my door.
Huh.
All righty, boys and girls. There is an amazing book that all of your teachers have. It's called What Do You Do with a Chance? It talks about opportunities, taking a chance, and kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and being brave. And it's a really good book. I can't wait for someone to read it and tell us all about it. But it's also our theme this year that's called It's Our Time. And we will fulfill our commitment to overcoming barriers in academic success. But what It's Our Time means, it's our time to kind of Chancey Cardinals, teachers and staff, it's our time to take that chance to out of our comfort zone, be a little bit brave in doing some things we've not always done, and just see what happens. Let's just see what kind of comes from taking this chance. It's our time to do it, so let's do it.
I love that. All right, boys and girls, I am coming to you this week with the Chancey Cardinal Way. A lot of our new friends are learning how we do things here at Chancey, and some of our older students who have been at Chancey for a few years or maybe 1 or 2 years, you can help some of our newer friends understand just how we behave and how we act while we're here at school. We have 3 core expectations that we follow every single day in all of the areas of our school. And that is that we expect for every single one of you when you walk through the doors to be respectful, responsible, and safe. So I'm going to break down all 3. Being respectful means that you are following the rules and expectations of your classroom, of your school building, no matter where you are. It also means that you're respecting your personal space, you're using manners, and you're using correct voice levels all throughout the building. Being responsible means that you are using materials properly in your class. You're using your scissors and crayons and pencils and papers correctly. You're prepared every day, bringing that backpack to school and making sure you have all the things you need, like your homework when that starts. Being responsible also means that you're being a good role model, and you're showing everyone around you the right things to do when you're here at school. And it also means that you're handling supplies and technology with care. Every single person in our building, every single student has a Chromebook. Take good care of it. Be responsible when you're using it. And then our last behavior expectation is to be safe. And that's extremely important. They all are. But being safe means that you are keeping your hands and your feet to yourself at all times. You're maintaining self-control. You're following directions carefully, and you're using materials correctly. Your teachers will go over this more in depth. They probably have already talked to you about it. And then you will hear us talk about it every single week. And normally we just highlight different things that we want to remind you of throughout the school year. So boys and girls, make sure that every day when you walk through the doors, you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to do things the Chancey Cardinal way. I'm going to be respectful, I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to be safe. If you do that, then we're going to have an excellent school year. Anything else?
Yeah, I just want to say, because you said this, old Chancey Cardinals, you know this, and you start doing this right away. This is not new. And the new Chancey Cardinals, this is the Chancey Cardinal way. This is how we're going to act here at Chancey and even outside of the school. I do want to take just 1 minute real quick for our younger students. Being respectful really is just being nice. Being responsible it means you take care of yourself and you do what you're told. And then being safe just means you're never going to do anything that would get you hurt or anybody else hurt.
You know, Mr. Cahill and Ms. Burton, the cool thing about this, being respectful, responsible, and safe, is all these things help Chancey Cardinals fulfill their vision too, or really make sure that our vision is filled, but achieving academic success. It just kind of helps you out. You have control and some ownership of your own self. And this is what we do here at Chancey Elementary.
Yep.
All right, boys and girls. So we are always healthy at schools. We are still wearing masks at schools until we're told otherwise. We're washing our hands when we can and coughing and sneezing properly. And, a lot of us have been thinking, this is just because of the pandemic. When is this going to go away? Boys and girls, these are just great ways to behave and think about how to be healthy. Washing your hands and coughing and sneezing and making sure that you're mindful of germs is really the way we should always be.
I agree.
I agree. Thank you, Mr. Cahill.
All right, so our morning procedures. You will notice when you enter through the doors, and you probably you've already entered through the doors by the time you watch this, but our morning procedures will look a little bit different next week. This week, the doors will open at 8:30 in the morning. As you come in, those of you who want breakfast, you will go to the cafeteria and immediately get your breakfast. You will sit in the cafeteria to eat your breakfast. And then once you're finished with breakfast, the kindergarten students, you will stand up, you will throw your breakfast away and walk to the library. And that's where you will sit until your teachers come to pick you up. And then our 1st through 5th grade students, after you eat your breakfast, will walk to the gym, and you will sit with your class in a specific order and wait calmly, quietly, and patiently for your teacher to come when the bell rings at 8:55. Now, if you don't want any breakfast, that's fine. You don't have to eat breakfast. You will come into the building and go to those 2 spots, kindergarten students to the library, 1st through 5th grade students in the gym. Anything else? Sure.
Yeah, I just want to add, boys and girls, we want everybody to eat. And the food is free if you want to eat breakfast. But if you get here early, you have to eat right away. If you want to eat breakfast, you have to eat as soon as you get here. And old Chansey Cardinals know this. If you've been here all morning and then all of a sudden decide to get breakfast, that's going to be wasting time in the classroom. Eat first if you want to eat. We want to make sure everybody eats, and that time to eat is as soon as you get here, not after you've been here all morning and then have been down to the classroom.
And that goes with being in the cafeteria, boys and girls. Many of you go into the cafeteria and you want to play and have a good time and talk to your friends. That's the time for you to eat as well. Don't waste that time. It's very limited. I want you to make sure that you finish your food. You're not taking it into the classroom unless your bus gets here after 8:55. If it's before 8:55, you will not be allowed to leave the cafeteria with food. And we are minimizing. That means we're not going to have a lot of people eating in the classrooms. The only reason they should be eating in the classrooms is if their buses are so late.
Yep.
Well, and that just brings us to our cafeteria lunchroom office assistant is Mr. Thaxton. Most of you have said, what's his name? How do you say that? It's spelled here for you. It's T-H-A-X, Thaxton. And he is here to help you all in the cafeteria open up milks and ketchup packages or whatever you need. But he's also here to make sure that you all are safe in the cafeteria and staying on top of being respectful, responsible, and safe, or making sure you're following the cafeteria rules or expectations. Oh, and look at that, Miss Burton.
Right into it.
Right into it. That was like, we didn't practice this.
Yes. Where you said, go ahead,
I'll
Mr. K.
I'll jump in and say it. So in the cafeteria, being respectful looks like using level 1 voice level. We're not shouting. We're not being so loud that you can't hear anybody who's next to you. We're following the lunchroom rules, which we're going over right now. You're going to get your food. You're going to sit down. You're not going to throw anything. You're not going to be misbehaving in the lunchroom. Being responsible looks like you're eating your food right away. That's what you're supposed to do when you're in the cafeteria, is eating your food right away. You're using your manners, saying please and thank you, picking up after yourself, being mindful of if you've dropped a bunch of stuff, you're picking it up. And then you're being safe. You're following all adult directions. If somebody is asking you to do something, listen and just follow what they say. You're keeping your hands to yourself and you're cleaning up after yourself.
Yes.
And that's sorry.
I was just going to say, Ms. Irie, our cafeteria is beautiful, and I know you all love it. I can tell by your expressions when you came. Many of you came to Cardinal Connection. You were just so excited to be able to utilize this new furniture. Please take care of it, boys and girls. Make sure that when you're here, like Mr. Cahill said, you're eating your food, but you're also being safe, cleaning up after yourselves, not destroying or using things to tear up any of this furniture. We want it to last a really long time.
I was actually just going to add, and I don't think Cahill mentioned this. Boys and girls, you don't need to get up when you're in the cafeteria. You must stay seated. Raise your hand and we will quickly, or as quickly as possible, get to you and get whatever you need. But don't get up in the cafeteria. Stay in your seat. It's too big of a space, and there are too many people in that space at one time for you all to get up at different times. Just stay seated, be patient, and we'll come to you right away. Oh,
All right. Oh,
were we going to ask what other things do they want in the building?
Oh, yes, you're right, Miss Ivory. Yep. Sorry.
Well, we were just boys and girls. The cafeteria is one cool thing that we were able to do for all of you. What else do you want in our building? What else can we do to improve the environment that you are learning in? We want to hear from you. So if there's anything that you think we need to do or add to what has already been done, or I don't know what school is all about, just let us know. Miss Burton, how do they let us know this?
I was thinking that too, Miss Ivory. Everyone has Chromebooks. You could type up a little note and give it to us. You could write a note out. You could even, some of you older students could send us an email. Just be creative in how you get to. You could see us in the hallway and just say, "Hey, Miss Ivory, I've got an idea." When you're walking in the mornings, there's no official way to do this, but maybe we'll come up with something.
You're so fancy. I was thinking like an old school suggestion box somewhere. They just put a little note in there that we read. Is that too old school, or is that too old?
No, we can make that work.
I can accept it sometimes.
We'll make
Not
that
all
work.
the time. Hey, were you going to say something?
no, I was going to do PTA membership drive.
Okay, hit it.
The membership drive starts today and it ends on September the 9th. The top 3 classes, so the classes with the most memberships, will win a popcorn and juice party. So the classes that have the most people that have signed up for PTA will win a popcorn and juice party. So parents can sign up. They can sign up people that they know, aunts and uncles. Anybody that wants to join the PTA membership can sign up to be part of our PTA membership. And that includes teachers as well. I also need to sign up and join the PTA.
But boys and girls, I want to challenge you though, because I don't think you should just 5 of you join in the PTA and maybe one class has that 5, but the other class has 10. I want to see everyone join the PTA. So make sure that you reach out to your family members and you're like, hey, this is important. I'm trying to win. I need for everyone in this house to join the PTA so that we can win that popcorn and juice party. Woo! Let's make this happen. Teachers and staff, we also want to challenge you. How many of you are going to join the PTA? I think we have something special cooked up for you if you do. We're going to call you out, friends. I'm calling you out. It's $5 to join, I think. $5 to join, and I am calling you out or celebrating those of you that have actually joined. So let's do it.
Let's do it. I love a good challenge.
Let's do it, Miss Burton.
All right, teachers and staff and students, we have some emergency drills that we will be practicing this week. On Thursday, August 18th. We will practice our fire and earthquake drill. So be on the lookout for that. Teachers, that information on where you go and kind of the procedures for that is in your mailbox. So make sure you've read that. I'll come around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask before that date. And then Friday, we will practice our tornado and Alice lockdown drill. So we'll give more information, check the Monday message for that. But students, just know that those 4 drills are what we will be practicing this week. And those drills are just designed to help keep you safe. It will just be practice. But you never know when we might be in an emergency situation and we have to do this. So take it seriously. Make sure you're listening to your teacher's directions. Teachers and staff, I hope you go over this with your students before Thursday so that they are aware of what they need to do. But that will happen on Thursday and Friday of this week.
All righty, Chancey Cardinals, teachers and staff, you are important and unique. Be the best that you can be. Work hard and be kind. You will change the world. Have a great week, you all. Welcome back to 22-23.
Woo!
Have a great week.